My name is Kevin Vizcarra, and I am a senior at Paramus Catholic High School. When I was born, some might say, my life was already destined for failure. I was born in Paterson, New Jersey, a city notorious for its poverty and crime. My parents and sisters are immigrants. In 1989, my father left his native country of Peru and came to the United States to find much better opportunities. 2 years later, my mother and sister followed him. Like so many other immigrants, my parents started from the bottom up, working multiple low-paying jobs just to afford the basic necessities of life. But no matter how hard they worked, we continued to live in poverty. My family greatly believes in the power of education to help achieve a better life. So the one thing they insisted on was enabling my sister and me to receive a quality education. We all knew that public schooling in Paterson would not give us the high-end education we needed. Growing up in Paterson is rough, to say the least. There is constant stealing and plenty of other crime that happens every day. Crime on the street, in the community, and crime in the public schools. My parents knew the best situation available for us was in private schools, where we would get a quality education and a safe environment and learn important values. So they sent us to a private elementary school near our Paterson home, St. Brendan. My parents worked very hard each year to afford the tuition for my sister and me. It was incredibly costly for them. But they will make any sacrifice necessary to keep my sister and me in a better, safer school. Because my parents could only get low-paying work, they were constantly working to afford basic necessities and also the tuition. For many years, my dad worked for a landscaper full-time during the day, and then also worked the midnight to early morning shift, packing up newspapers and delivering them. He also worked at a pizzeria while doing other odd jobs whenever he could. My mother worked full-time as a caretaker for an elderly person during the day and cleaned offices at night. On the weekends, my mother would also help my father pack up and deliver newspapers. 9 years later, my sister received a scholarship to attend college, and I started at Paramus Catholic High School as a freshman. My parents made a major decision to leave our old Paterson apartment and buy a house in Clifton. But it turns out there were a lot of costs my parents didn't expect and just couldn't afford. For the house, insurance, repairs, lighting, taxes, and more. My family was also sending money to relatives back in Peru who were in desperate need of it. Fortunately, my father made a great decision so that we could afford the house. He started his own landscaping business. I have to admit, it didn't seem like a great decision at the time. He wasn't getting much business, and it looked like his company would fail. Meanwhile, my parents were working nonstop at other jobs, trying to afford the house, while simultaneously trying to keep his business going. As this went on, they were going more and more into debt. It had gotten to the point that I would probably have to stop attending Paramus Catholic, as they could no longer afford the $10,000 a year tuition. And that's when Tri-County Scholarships stepped in. The scholarships the Tri-County Scholarship Fund awarded me from the 10th grade to the current year have enabled me to stay at Paramus Catholic. My parents now have some help. They no longer have to worry about the tremendous financial burden of paying full tuition, and I have been able to continue at Paramus Catholic instead of switching to the public high school. Not only has Tri-County aided my family financially, but Tri-County has also provided me with unique opportunities I would have never been able to gain access to without them. Last year and this year, Tri-County arranged for multiple companies to come to my school to talk about their businesses and careers. They also organized trips to visit some companies, hospitals, and local colleges. Talking to these specialists and gaining advice from these experts was invaluable to me. I now know I want to study computer science and in particular cybersecurity, a fast-growing field. I've applied to 8 colleges to help me get there: Rutgers, Stevens Institute of Technology, Georgia Tech, NYU, Northeastern, University of Virginia, RIT, and the University of Illinois. Tri-County lifted the financial burden of full tuition from us, enabling my father to spend more time growing his business. Through persistence and hard work, my dad managed to build up his landscaping business into a busy and well-respected company. And my mom now works full-time at Oasis, a Patterson nonprofit for abused women, and is in charge of their daycare for children 2 to 5 years old. My family and I will forever be grateful to Tri-County for the tremendous support they have provided us. I am looking forward to continuing my relationship with the Tri-County organization and eventually giving back. Tri-County not only supported my family financially, but set my education and my life up for greatness. Thank you.